Hello everyone, this is Healthy Beginnings coming to you with another health tip. This is something that I've just been researching myself to help me with staying alkaline as much as possible as I could. This is going to help you with UTIs. It's going to help you with keeping you from having a lot of yeast infection. Like I said in my other video, as well as anyone that has thyroid issues, you know you're prone to yeast infections and UTIs due to this is your body's balancing. This get thrown off and mess up, like I said, your mental clarity, your hair, your skin, your nails, how much blood you lose when you're menstruating, your eyes, your memory, um, weight gain, body mass loss. Um, so it just throws off a lot of things. So if you can kind of help your body pH to stay up at a good level, which is 7, you're good. So these things that I have learned, I was going to make it into like 3 videos, but I'm kind of mad with YouTube because they just really, I got my views that I needed to get monetized, then they changed it again. Now I have to get 400 more views, which I'm already up to like, I think 15. So I don't know what they're doing, but my subscribers they almost at like 150. So I got to get 1,000 subscribers. But anywho, yes, I am kind of disappointed that they keep changing things on me. But anyhow, so I was going to break this up into 3 different videos, but I'm just going to do this one. And it's going to be for yeast, a drink that you can drink to help balance your pH level, as well as when you're having UTI, as well as when you're irritated from yeast. You consider this solution is going to help you. So what have learned, and I got this, I added one more ingredient to mine. I think it's Brother Kareem on YouTube for pH level. But I was already taking a sister in the church at RTM. She told me years ago, maybe back in 97, 96 sometime, she told me about taking cream of tartar with warm water. And so that's what I was doing, my cream of tartar. But now I've learned from Brother Kareem that you can do, I think I showed this on one of my other videos. This will help balance out your pH level as well as keep the yeast down, because this is a natural sugar. It's not the white stuff that's been processed. This hasn't been processed. It's unpasteurized. So this is the good stuff. And you're also going to need baking soda. This is what I put my baking soda in. So what you're going to do, this just for this drink now, for the is going to help with yeast, balancing the pH level to fight off bad bacteria. The cream of tartar is going to help change the pH in your urine as well. And the baking soda is going to kind of balance out the acid. It's going to raise it up, so it will be like start to get neutralized. You know what baking soda does. So with you doing all that, is going to, as you're going to the bathroom, make sure you're drinking a lot of water and cranberry juice to help flush this out. So what you're going to need, one moment, I'm going to position my camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see, because the last time I pulled it too close up for the other demonstration that I did, so hopefully I can get it in. view. One moment. So here's my molasses, blackstrap molasses. So I usually do 1 tablespoon of this. And I'm noticing with this, I'm not having, like, especially after your cycle, you will want to do this, but you want to do this drink at least 3 times a day, especially with fibroid and thyroid issues, because this is also going to help shrink the fibroids. Like, so that's another thing that I'm noticing. And and it also has, you can taste the iron in it, so it's good for anemia as well. So you just want to stir that and make sure I still got a little bit on my spoon. So, okay, so now I'm going to get my cream of tartar. Just open it. And I have 1 teaspoon. And this one, I can't get it in there. I might get a little bit more because I can't get this spoon in there. Okay, so that's 1 teaspoon. Let's see, yeah, 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Yeah, that's my notes right there. And I'm getting my baking soda. You want 1 teaspoon of that. And this here, I tell you, it really helps you to feel relief in the bladder area, as well as the inflammation. And it's like bubbling right now, the two. And I like this drink. It really does help my body. You're gonna notice, when I say that relief that you need, and this is good for men with their prostate. This helps cure cancers, helps with inflammation in the prostate. So this is good for men and women, because men and women do suffer from yeast as well. And men with prostate issues, it helps fight off, the baking soda helps fight off cancer, as well as, well, all 3 of them do. So men want to do this to help to get the inflammation out of their body. One moment. So yeah, so you want to drink this 3 times a day. My suggestion with things that I'm noticing, it's like for life, but you want to give yourself a break, like from anything. If you want to do 2 weeks, you just have to learn your body. But as well, this is my disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I want you to make sure you check with your doctor to make sure you, that it isn't a UTI, and that it's not an STD. So check with your doctor before doing anything. But I notice I have had relief with this. I drink this 3 times a day, and it's going to help balance out the yeast, because with my tongue, it's not as white as it used to be, but since I've been starting this, my nails even starting to grow. But at first, like I have this, you can see, I jammed this one trying to help my husband with some stones. But my nails are starting to grow, my hair is growing. So just try to find things that is going to help you. So this is my drink for today. Okay, so excuse me. So I waste a little bit, and I don't have a towel here on my table. Okay, for like when you have those bad days where you need the relief. Tastes good. When you need the relief from excuse me, uh, from like after you done wipe, especially when you have a UTI, you don't really want to use tissue, especially the tissue. I noticed the one that's septic tank approval. That tissue, when you wipe, it kind of break down. So you want to use wipe, then pat with the tissue to make sure the moisture is gone. But if you notice you're still having that irritating, that feeling, just like, man, every woman knows what that feel like. So what I do is I have this. I got this from the feed store some years ago. I don't know exactly when. But I fill this up with warm water. I'm not going to do the demonstration on that. But you feel it because you can tell where my line is, where I've been filling it up at. But you fill this up with warm to, well, as hot as you can stand it. And I fill that up with warm, not warm, lukewarm. I fill it up, make it as hot as my backside can handle. And I put pores. I usually do rock salt, but this is what I have right now because I don't have any more rock salt. I get some more. But you can pour sea salt. Sea salt is good. The pink Himalayan salt. But if you don't have the pink Himalayan salt or the sea salt, you can use rock salt as well. I found that it's good. And you pour as much as you can, because I don't know, I really didn't do a research on that, but I know if it can pull soreness out of when you're sore, or like if you had a cut, like when I used, like when I had my first child, it cut me and I soaked in salt water. It helps tighten all that up down there. So I would use that like after, like if I didn't, because I don't take baths, I take showers. So like TMI, but we all are grown. Like if the intimacy was kind of rough or you got irritated or whatever, I would do that as well, for the irritation or whatever, as well as to help pull anything out so I don't get infections, nothing sitting in there. So, and you also want to do is to drop you 10 drops of tea tree oil. And we all know tea tree oil is very good for infections. You want to mix that in your bath water. And I also explain to you with the rock salt. And that's going to help soothe you down there with the UTI, any irritation that you may have. So, and as well as, now I'm going to be moving on from that, because that drink right there alone, excuse me, helps with indigestion as well. And that's another thing that causes you to suffer with UTIs and infections. The digestive system. This is like I said in my other videos, and I hope y'all giving ear to what I'm saying. If you keep your digestive system clean, moving, flowing the way it should, you're not gonna have these problems. I mean, you're gonna have more energy. You're gonna have energy like you had when you were a child, if you can keep your body free of fecal matter and not eating so many foods that's gonna cause your body to stay off balance and acidic, like processed foods. This is another, when I have an infection outbreak, I would take this Candida Cleanse. And I got this from the vitamin shop for $23, look like $39. I don't know if you can see that. I got that from the vitamin shop. So that's good. As well as you want to make sure you're doing your vitamin C, because that's going to help your immune system. And that's your probiotic as well. So you want to make sure you're doing that. And as well as, I forgot to pull that around. Let me get it. I make my own yeast, because your medicine cabinet, your cabinet at home for things that you have at home, it truly is a medicine cabinet. If we get books and learn the things that you have in your house, is basically a pharmacist for you in a lot of things. I didn't know as well until my doctor was telling me, if I want to get better, I have to be proactive and do things differently, as well as learn things that's going to help me, because everything is synthetics. And I was like, oh, okay. But like I said, I changed my pads. I have another one that I'm going to be ordering, because this is supposed to be better than this one that I just saw as of yesterday, because I'm constantly still looking for better ways, because I want to eliminate. One moment, let me show you what I did. One moment. Okay, this is what I did, especially when I was bleeding heavy. I was and my needle was still in there. I was to the point that I was about to make my own pads. And this is something that I'm about to invest in. But it's just a bunch of material, old shirts that I had, because it was just a lot of money going into, that. And I said, why not, have it where it's reusable, just like cloth diapers. So yes, I started I had started this, and when I was really heavy, and now I'm back down to a regular size. So I just want to show you guys this, and I pretty much was going to do my own little wing on here. Don't laugh at me, please, but I really had just got that desperate. So yeah. Okay, now moving back on to the yes, and this is my so I had put in the refrigerator, not to eat. It's for your mom. And they know when I say that, because I'm gonna tell them just what it is if they ask me what it's for. Because you have to be that way with your children, because the world is not playing with your children and giving them information that you think that they're not learning, but they know. So I got me a tray, and I think I got my tray either from the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General or the Family Dollar, but I couldn't find the round ones. So like when you insert it into the vaginal, it just go. So this is coconut oil. Let me see. Let me get to my information. My information on that. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, this is oregano, coconut oil, tea tree, clove oil, vitamin C, and garlic. Shea butter, rosemary, vitamin E, slippery elm, aloe vera, and a little beeswax. Some beeswax to make it form. And these are my own suppositories for yeast. And also consuming yogurt. I don't have any yogurt to bring to you, but we all know what yogurt is. But I make these are mine, and I just cut them in half because they're very big. So I think you can see where I just went across there with a knife, and I just, when I need one, I just pop out one. See that? I just pop out one and insert it at night. So That's going to help you. And as well as this is going to be cool, cause especially like if you wait too long, and you don't ever want to do that, because that's when you're damaging your lining of your uterus, your walls and everything. When you wait till all that bacteria begin to attack you, and you're tearing up everything in there. So you want to make sure you get everything taken care of. And if you like tea, you can do, I think it's bay leaf and oregano and thyme. You know, it's nasty, but it's still good. And then to help it, you already got the coolness from the suppository. You want to take your tea tree oil, your thyme. I picked up the wrong tea tree oil. And your oregano. Okay. And your avocado oil. And you want to do, you can either mix it together, because I don't have that, and I need to do that, put it in a dropper and just put it, but I just do a couple little drops in the center of each, like 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, you know, where it's gonna get that area, and you just put that on, and that's gonna help the outer layer to coat that area. I haven't coming up with a cream yet. I can imagine I could do that as a cream. You know how the Molasses has the outer cream as well. But I just frozen it. So yeah. So I think that's about it. Oh, and yeah, I did say boric acid. Didn't I say boric acid? I think I did. And like, if you don't have these things, then you can get your hands on some boric acid. I got this boric acid from Drug Emporium. It's $3 and something a bottle, $3.11. And a pharmacy told me this in '99, and I had a bacteria that yeast infection that I waited so long to get taken care of. So that's why when I say something, it's something I experienced. And he told me, and I liked it at pharmacy. I hate that it was them old time pharmacists. And he was like, well, just go ahead over here. He said, because with this, it was some gel stuff that they came up with. And he was like, this stuff ain't gonna work. He said, just go ahead and get you some Molasses and get you them that bottle of Borax on my shelf over there. And I was trying to hold my baby and look and whatnot. And he came out. He told me, he said, get this here. He said, what you want to do? You want to, and I didn't think to do that, but you want to fill the tube of the Molasses a little bit, and you want to pour a little bit. Like, I would just, what I would do is like pour a little bit and then pour it down the tube of the applicator, and then finish filling it up the rest of the way with the Molasses or this solution, the same, but mine's already have boric acid, and so I don't worry about that. And it's going to help pull all that inflammation that have been stuck, because when you get a UTI, you 9 times out of 10 you're going to have an infection as well. So I hope you find this video helpful. I hope I explained everything, because sometimes I'll be like, man, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. So yes, and also, you know, do your apple cider vinegar, as well as the 2 apple cider vinegar the cream of tartar and the baking soda helps as well with the fibroids too. So it's just your preference and what you're going to choose to help yourself. So like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free. It's going to help me out to help come back and bring you more information of things that I know that have helped me with keeping my body balanced. So until next time, you all have a great day. No, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and give me the thumbs up. Y'all not even, some of y'all are not commenting on or even asking me any questions, so I'll know what you like and didn't like. Some of you are giving me the thumbs down, but that's good too. But please comment. Like I said, this video is for men and women. So, like, again, have a great day.